Hello, fourth year. How are you today? Well, I hope you are happy and fine. Today is Thursday, the 17th of September. We are going to check Cuadernillo, pages 39, 40, 43, 44, and 45. Today, we start Unit 12. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Unit 11. Hello, Unit 12. We're building prefixes in and in modals in the past, should have gone, could have studied. Conditional number 3. What would you have done if? Yes, highlight the grammar. You have to highlight the grammar reference on page 178 in the class book. We are going to work on pages 141, 42, 43, 44, and 45 from the class book, and as homework, you are going to do pages 92, 93, exercise 3, 94, and 95, only exercises 3, 4, and 5, and happy Students' Day, because on the 21st, it could be your day. Yes, it will be your day, and of course, spring will start. Yes, and on the 22nd, it could be my birthday. I would be 41 years old. Okay. Well, so can we start? Let's check the pages, and then we go to the book. Yes. There we are. Okay. Good. Page 39. Page 39. Are you ready? All right. 1C, 2A, 3A, 4A. I'm on page 39 from the Cuadernillo, okay? Good. 5A, 6C, 7A, 8A, 9A, 10A. Okay, exercise 7. Yes, okay. Number 2. Used to be by plane. Number 3 is okay. Number 4 is okay. Number 5 is okay. Number 6. Most children go to school. Number 7. Didn't used to live. Acordate que cuando está el didn't, el used va sin ed. Sigue la misma regla del past. Okay. Number 8. They didn't used to be. There didn't used to be much air pollution. Okay. Let's go to 40, page 40. Okay, used to, wouldn't, used to live, used to like, would talk, used to be, didn't used to have, would eat, did you use, did your mom used to give, yes, used to think. Okay, that was 40. 43 now. Okay, you have the morals there. Okay, remember you have moral verbs in the present, could be, should be, might be, yes, and the uses of course. And now we're going to revise morals in the past. I didn't pass the exam, so I could have studied more. I should have studied more. Okay, so you will put can, could, have, plus the past participle. That is the third column of the verbs. Is it clear? Right. Let's go. B, it can't be. C, must be. D, could be. E, might. F, might not. G, can't be. H, must be. I, can be. J, can't come. Exercise 2B. Might. C, must be. D, can't work. E, mustn't come. F, might see you tomorrow. G, your teacher can't come. Your teacher can't come. It must be hot. Here. Can I open? You might be That was 43. Let's go to 44. 44. Okay, so we have, okay, BS. Same or different, remember. CD, DD, ES, FS, GS, HS, ISJS. Exercise 4 on page 44. We don't have to go to C. He can't be John. He's in Paris, I think. Yes. Anne might be at. You have to wear. I might be late. I think you should go skiing. That was 44. 45 now. It continues. You can't leave. I might see. You have to write. 5. I think you should. Sorry, I can't. But I might. Must. With better. It's might be. I don't have to. Wasn't able to. Should. I think you should. No, you have to. Yes. Wait a minute. You have to. You could. No, could no puede ser porque está el to. Yes. Okay, you have to. Yes. Okay. 6. I hope the plane can land. You mustn't use. She can't be sure. I might come. You mustn't drop. You don't have to wait for me. You should stay. That was 45, the last one, okay? So, now we can move, yes, we can move to pages, put the dates on the different pages, please, 141, 142, 143, 144, and 45. And while I am looking for the listening, you're going to highlight all the charts you see from the units, yes? The conditional, the third conditional, yes, the words from 144, bones, exhausted, heavy steps. Yeah, the grammar could have prefixes on page 145. Yes, impossible. Yes, unbelievable. Yes, okay, is it clear? Inappropriate. Okay, so highlight the charts. Yes, and the keywords you find. Okay, is it clear? Right. Wait a minute. Okay, that's it. Right, so it says, look at the photo and the caption. What do you think the man's job is and what's he doing? Yes, okay. So the man might be a shepherd or sheep farmer. Yes, okay. Not sheep, but sheep. Yes, okay.
Shepherd.
Okay, shepherd. Okay, the mind must be or might be a shepherd. Yes, remember the pronunciation.
Shepherd.
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 Yeah. Okay. Or a sheep farmer. Sheep, not sheep. Sheep. Yes, okay. Para el barco, sheep, cortita. Para estas ovejas, yes, sheep. Yes, farmer. Or he might be a boat owner or fisherman who is helping to move some sheep. He is standing in a small fishing boat or a ferry, yes, and he's taking sheep somewhere in the boat. Yes, perhaps from another island to another one. Yes, from one island to another. Yes, okay, that is a very good picture. Yes, okay. And it seems to be very cold. Yes, too. Okay, well, so we're going to go to exercises 2 and 3. You're going to listen to the recording. And then you have to answer, why do you need to move the sheep like this? And when do you bring them back? Okay? Can you work out the solution to this farmer problem? A farmer has a fox, a chicken, and a bag of grain. He needs to cross a river. He's got a boat, but he can only fit one other thing with him in a boat. Remember, the foxes eat chickens, of course, and chickens eat grain. Okay? So we have to be very careful, yes? Okay, is it clear? Wait. How does he get everything across the river? Okay, so we are going to discover this. We are going to work it out together. I'm going to read some answers, okay? So are you ready for the listening? There we are.
Track 97. Unit 12 Opener.
I'm here on the Isle of Lewis in the Hebrides. It takes almost 3 hours to get here on the ferry from the Scottish mainland. So obviously it's not a journey people do every day.
So 3 hours, yes, from the mainland. Yes, okay. It's a long journey.
The traditional industries in the Hebrides include farming sheep and fishing. I'm with Alistair, a Hebridean farmer. Alistair, you were telling me about moving sheep by boat. That sounds like a difficult task. I've never heard of putting sheep in a boat before.
Well, it's not as hard as it sounds. It's normal practice for us.
Why do you need to move the sheep like this? Where do you take them?
We move them over to a small island for the summer, where there's plenty of grass for them to eat.
Okay, so they move the sheep to the small island there because it's plenty of grass, yes?
The thing is, we can only fit a few in the boat, so we have to go back and forward a few times.
And when do you bring them back?
We normally go and get them to bring them back to the main island for the winter. We fetch them before the bad weather starts, usually in September. So, do you want to come across to the island with me one day?
Okay, why not? It should be interesting.
Yes, of course, it should be interesting, beautiful there. Yes, so they have to go back and forward. Yes, because there is only an amount that can go there in the boat. Yes, and when do they normally get them? Bring them back to the main island. Yes, before the winter arrives. Yes, okay, because you know the bad weather, cold temperatures. Okay, so it's very interesting. Yes, okay. So number 2, he is a sheep farmer. He owns or works with a sheep. He's taking a sheep to an island with plenty of grass for the summer. Number 3, he moved them to small island. Well, we have already talked about that. There is plenty of grass. The thing is, we can only fit a few in the boat. Yes, so they have to go. They have to go back and forward. Yes, and then when is the time that they have to get them? They have to bring them back to the main island before the winter arrives. Yes, in September. Yes, okay, before the bad weather arrives. Yes, so think about the solution, and I'm going to read the solution. Okay, is it clear? Stop the video, think about it, and then play it when you are sure. Okay, it says the man can leave the fox and the grain together. So he takes the chicken across the river. He leaves the chicken on the other side of the river and goes back across. Then he takes the fox across the river, and since he can't leave the fox and chicken together, he brings the chicken back. Again, since he can't leave the chicken and the grain together, yes, he leaves the chicken. This time he takes the grain across and leaves it with the fox. The man then returns to pick up the chicken and head across the river one last time. Okay, what? Okay, yes, it's funny. Good. Well, so let's go to page 142, 143, the man who ate his boots. So you are going to read this beautiful reading. You are going to do exercises 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then in exercise 4, you are going to say, what do you think the title of the book refers to? Yes, okay, you have to say at home. Yes, is it clear? Right. Well, remember to stop the video, do the activities, and then listen to the answers, okay? So it says, what kind of environment the Arctic region is the Arctic region? What might go wrong on an expedition to the Arctic? 3, how much do you know about the lifetime of people who live in the Arctic? It says, it's cold, inhospitable, and in winter it's covered in snow and is dark. In summer, the days are very long, but it's still very cold and covered in snow. You know, covered in snow. Yes? 2, things that might go wrong: getting frostbite, getting lost in a place without roads and signs, running out of food, starvation, you know, I'm starving, I'm dying. Yes, okay, I need to eat. Becoming stuck in snow drifts, falling through the snow or ice, being attacked by polar bears, mode of transport breaking down. Yes, traditionally the people of the far north lived in igloos, hunted seals and fish with harpoons, wore seal skins and snowshoes, and traveled long distances seeking food. Today, few follow this traditional lifestyle. Yes, okay. Exercise 2. 1. To find the Northwest Passage, which is a route to Asia from the Atlantic via the Arctic. 2. Most of the expeditions ended in a failure and tragedy. 3. Brave, foolish. Yes, exercise 3. 1 false, 2 false, 3 false, 4 true, 5 false. Okay? So, it probably, number 4, refers to British explorer who got lost and ran out of food. So he ate his food, which are made of animal leather, so might just about be edible. Yes, okay? Not delicious. Yes, okay, not tasty at all. Yes, okay. So, do you remember the conditional 3? Yes, so you form the conditional 3 if plus past perfect plus would have plus the third column, I mean the past participle. So, in exercise 11, it says, would you have done the same thing? Well, what would you have done? The question is here, what would you have done if you have, yes, okay, that's perfect, good. Yes, okay. Yes, it's okay. Okay, what would you have done if you have won the lottery? Yes, okay. What would you have done? Yes, what would you have done if you have become a famous person? What would you have done? Yes, if you had met the 21 pilots? Yes, okay, okay. In a concert. Yes, okay. So I want you to answer these questions. Yes, okay. And if I had won the lottery, I could have, first of all, I could have bought some food for poor people. If I have found the 21 pilots possible, I could have said hello. Yes, okay. And yes, what was the third one? Yes. If I had become If I have become a famous person, I could have signed a lot of autographs. Yes, so I want you to answer these questions at home, not only orally but also written. Yes, only 3 examples. What would you have done if you had won the lottery? This is yeah. What would you have done if you had met the 21 pilots? And what would you have done if you have become famous? Yes, okay? Is it clear? So answer the questions orally first and then write the sentences. And we used to do in class, okay? And then, yes, you are going to highlight the chart. Yes, okay? Is it clear? Right, and you're going to do exercises 8, 10. Yes, okay, 8 and 10. But first of all, it says here in exercise 11, think of 3 times in your life when you have to make a decision. So they can be important or, yes, important decisions, yes, okay? Think about the answers. Was it easy or difficult to decide what to do? Well, when I got married, when I was about to get married, when I received a proposal, yes, okay, I had to think about this. I have to think about it. And not because I didn't love my future husband, but because there was a big decision I had to make at that moment. It was, okay, I wouldn't stay here. Yes, so I have to move, yes, to another, not city, but to another place, another part, to the other parts of the world, to Europe. So it was a big decision for me at that moment because I was very young, but I didn't have any doubts. Yes, I was sure that I wanted to get married, and I was sure that I wanted to go and live with my husband, yes, anywhere. Yes, so how did you decide? Well, I slept, and before sleeping, before sleeping, I could put my head on my pillow and I think, yes, okay, are you sure? And I says completely yes, okay, and I said completely yes. What would have happened if you had done something different? Well, if I hadn't made that decision at that moment, I wouldn't have got married. I wouldn't have got 2 daughters. I wouldn't have been very happy. I wouldn't have traveled with my husband around the world. But what I would be, I don't know, I would be now with a couple. Yes, I would be traveling. Yes, I could be teaching. Yes, all the same. Yes, and I could be traveling. Yes, because I love traveling. Yes, okay. Well, so this is your turn. When you arrived, yes, at this exercise, yes, okay, I want you to think about these questions and answer at home, yes? Okay, is it clear? Well, I was thinking about another thing I was going to tell you, but it went. Okay, wait. Yes, it will come back. Okay, well, so remember to stop the video, do the activities, and then listen to the answers. Acordate siempre que el if esté en esta parte o esté en la primera parte de la frase, siempre va a ir pegado la if, el pasado perfecto va a ir pegado a la if clause. Is it clear? Esa es la trampita. Good. Well, shall we go? Yes, okay, good. So we have do it, yes, okay. Exercises 8 and 10. Okay, right. Have worn, would not, couldn't have got, couldn't have been, have used, have taken, wouldn't have been, 4. Would not, wouldn't have become, had known, couldn't have got stuck, had spoken, had followed, would have been. Of course, you need to know the third column, yes? Revise if you are having doubts as regards the verbs, okay? The list. Number 9. The British didn't wear furs. They got frostbite. The men were exhausted. They didn't use dogs to put their sledges. The men didn't take essential item only. The sledges were heavy. They became ill. Trineo, ojo, eh? They didn't know their canned food was poisoned. One expedition got stuck on the ice. They didn't speak to local people. The expeditions didn't follow local customs. They weren't successful, okay? That was 9, but you didn't have to do that. 10. 1D. If we hadn't forgotten to check our flight times. If we had remembered to check our flight times, we wouldn't have missed the plane. 2E. We could have asked, yes, someone for information if we had taken a phrase book. 3C. If a local man hadn't given us a map, we couldn't have found our way to the castle. 4B. If we had planned things better, the holidays wouldn't have been a disaster. 5A. The airplane would have let me take my bag on board if I hadn't packed too much. 6G. We had got in the museum we would have got into the museum for free if we had our students' card with us. Cards. 7F. If we had checked the weather forecast, we would have taken appropriate clothes. Okay? Is it clear? So that was all from there. So let's go very quickly to exercise page 144, 145. Now you have to highlight the should, the words in exercise 3, the keywords, and the word building. Yes, okay? It says, have you ever, okay, I have to show you some pictures. And it says, have you ever been camping? If so, what did you take with you? What was the experience like? And if you haven't been camping, would you like to go? Give the reasons. Yes, then you're going to read exercise. You are going to do exercises 2, 3. Yes, okay. 4, 5, and 6. Okay, is it clear? Right, but first of all, I'm going to show you what I have prepared. I wish you were here, yes, because we could make some talks, yes, okay? Right. So this is a picture, yes, of essentials, yes, for camping. So it says the tent, yes, okay, lantern, torch, yes, the brush, well, I will say some of them, okay, tin opener, a bottle opener, matches, yes, okay, a kettle, yes, okay, pots, pans, yes, stove, a water container, yes, wipes, yes, for sleeping, yes, sleeping bag, yes, a camp bed, a pillow, yes, okay, extra clothing, yes, okay. Then you have the campsite. The campsite, okay, it says furniture, yes, okay, I can't read because, okay, windbreak, portable toilet, yes, okay, health and safety, personal medications, yes, this is a camping, yes, but then I will tell you the essentials there, yes, okay, this is, okay, sun cream, personal medication, antibacterial hand wash, insect repellent, extra batteries, pocket knife, toilet roll, okay, so it could be when you go outdoor, okay, but well, this is the same. And it says, packing list for teen camp. I like this, okay? It says, clothes, okay? Casual clothes, dressy outfit if needed for an event, because sometimes you prepare kind of, different kinds of events are prepared in the camping. Swimsuit, yes, pajamas, okay, I will read, flip-flops for a shower, toiletries, yes, toiletries, okay, body wash, for girls pads, tampons, for boys shaving, yes, deodorant, yes, okay, a toothbrush, yes, okay, and then bedding, yes, okay, sheets, blankets, pillow, electronics, phone, the charger, yes, okay, general, money, yes, for essential, paperwork if needed, yes, a pen, paper, then phone, yes, other things, and you can write other things, yes, okay, well, and here you have a picture, you have to describe the picture at home, yes, okay, more essentials, in the woods, yes, okay, socks, yes, water, yes, boots, matches, yes, okay, medicines, yes, your first kit, aid, yes, okay, you know, a fork, yes, okay, a lamp, yes, what else? A sleeping bag, socks, gloves, yes, okay, these are the essentials. Do you agree? Yes, have you ever been on a camping? So I want you to think about it, describe it at home, yes, okay, do it, because at the end, okay, you are going to be asked, yes, to answer these kind of questions, yes. I have been on a camping, but only just for since the morning to the afternoon. I like camping, but the thing I don't like are the mosquitoes, yes, okay. Sometimes you put repellent, yes, okay, the cream for the insects, yes, or another special kind of cream for insects, but they are there all the same. So that's the problem when I go camping, but the rest I like. I find many advantages, like sharing a moment with your friends, in a green space, okay, having contact with nature, yes, breathe, not polluted air, yes. So I want you to give the reasons why you would like to go camping or why not, yes, okay. So you're going to read exercise 2, you're going to do exercise 3, yes, okay. Well, and then exercise 7, okay? Remember when you use the modal verbs, you're going to, for example, I didn't go camping. I should have gone, yes? I didn't study for the test. I could have studied more, okay? Remember, cuando quieres decir una frase, pude haber estudiado, debí haber estudiado, entonces vas a usar el modal verb should, en este caso have, should have, más la tercera columna, que es el pasado participio, could have, yes, plus the past participle, okay? Is it clear? Que es el cuadrito que tenés en la 145. On page 145, you are going to do exercises 9, 10, 12, yes, with the prefixes, you know, in, and you have the examples there, inappropriate, unexpected, yes, impossible, yes, okay. So you are going to go to page 99, the grammar reference, 99. This is there. No, from the book. Workbook. No. Okay, so you have there, highlighted there, and do exercises 2 and 13. Yes, okay? Is it clear? So now is the time that you do the exercises, pause the video, and then listen to the answers. Okay? Is it clear? Right. So, let's go. Reason for camping, as we have already talked, yes, because you can have fun. It is outdoor, yes, outdoors. You can have a very good moment with friends, with family, with your kids. It's not expensive, it's adventurous, yes, okay. The reasons against camping: hard work, uncomfortable, no fun, in bad weather. Yes, the bad weather can complicate things when you go camping, when you have prepared camping. Yes, okay. Mosquitoes for me. Yes. Number 2, Emma is a wildlife researcher. Beth is a biologist. Emma travels to places with difficult conditions, such as the Central African forest. Beth often goes on expedition, particularly to Siberia. Students on idea, well, okay, la de 3 es propia idea tuya. You are going to listen to stories of 2 difficult experiences Emma and Beth had before. Which story you think these words come from? Mosquitoes? Mosquitoes for me, okay? So let's go to the stories, okay? Is it clear? Wait.
Track 99, Unit 12B. Emma.
The first real eye-opener I had of what life was like in the African forest was on my first ever expedition. It was the first day, and we ended up making camp early that evening. I was exhausted, and I fell fast asleep straight away. About 4 hours later, I was woken up by a lot of screaming and shouting, and the words "Njoko, Njoko." It was the local trackers shouting.
Okay, the shouting, the screaming, yes?
Then I heard loud trumpeting and sounds of heavy steps.
Heavy steps.
Basically, we'd put our tent in the middle of a giant elephant path. We couldn't have picked a more inappropriate place.
Okay, so they have chosen a very inappropriate place, yes? It was the path of elephants, yes?
By the time I'd managed to get all my gear and get out of the tent, all of the trackers and all of the local guides had already disappeared into the night. When we came back, 3 of the tents were completely destroyed. That was my first taste of where not to set up a camp in the forest.
Beth.
A couple of summers ago, we went to Siberia. We were looking for mammoth
Siberia.
bones and tusks, and even hoping to find some mammoth mummies. We flew in on a small plane. It's pretty remote, and there were no people there. When you land and get out of the plane, you look around, and there's nothing there. And you set up your camp, and there's still nothing there. And you're sitting there, relaxing, in total silence, and there's nothing. Then, all of a sudden, you're joined by 10 million mosquitoes. I remember we made this kind of rice and fish dish for dinner, and we were sitting there trying to enjoy this rice and fish meal, being eaten alive by mosquitoes. We had nets over our heads, but they were totally inadequate. The mosquitoes could still bite you, and you had to take the net off in order to eat. Every time you did that, hundreds of mosquitoes landed all over your face. They got in the food as well. It was just 1 part rice, 1 part fish, and 1 part mosquito. You could go mad after just a few days of that.
Yes, okay. I hate mosquitoes. I knew that one of the stories were going to be with mosquitoes. Yes, okay. And disaster. I could die if something happens to me. I could cry and cry. I remember that Tiago says, cry and cry. Yes, okay. Well, about the desert island. Yes, okay. Well, so exercise 4. Yes, Emma, exhausted, forest, heavy steps, screaming. Beth, bones, mosquitoes, remote, rice. Yes, they couldn't enjoy their meal. Yes, if they hadn't been mosquitoes, they would have enjoyed their meals. Conditional 3, okay? Or they could have enjoyed. Ahí podemos meter un could have con una tercera columna. Yes, okay. Well, exercise 5 with the same listening. You're going to listen again. 1G, 2A, E, 3A, 4H, 5C, 2F, 3B, 4D. Exercise 7. 1, Emma. 2, Beth. 3, both. 4, Emma. 5, both. 6, Emma. Okay? Is it clear? Exercise 8. 1C. No, 8 you don't have to do. 9. Shoot, could, shoot, could, should, wouldn't. Okay? Exercise. Wait a minute. 10. Shouldn't have eaten. 2. Could have felt. 3. Should have had. 4. Should have taken. 5. Could have died. Exercise 12. Unlikely. Hacete una lista en el cuaderno de la A a la Z que te pedí que haga con estos word building prefixes, okay? Unlikely, inexperienced, impolite, porque cuando aparecen los common ones, the one that we know, we already know, is easy, it is easy, but you have to make another list with the new one, okay? Uncomfortable, impolite, informal, impatient. Exercise 13. Problem, couldn't find information, didn't have enough room, came out blurry, burnt everything, got lost, okay? What advice they would give me for one of this problem, okay? So if you couldn't buy information, yes, okay, you didn't have room, yes, burnt everything, got lost. So if you couldn't find information, you look on the internet or the GPS. Look at the GPS. Okay, if you don't have a GPS, you should get a map. Yes, if you didn't have enough room, got a bigger suitcase. Yes, okay, burnt everything, ordered a takeaway. Yes, got lost, used GPS. Okay, is it clear? Well, okay, the best advice, you should, yes, okay, you should have bought. Yes, I got lost. You should have bought a map. You should have got a GPS. Okay, I burnt everything. Well, you should have cooked. You shouldn't have cooked. You should have bought your own meal. Yes. Well, that's all. Yes. Okay. Good. So that's all from here. Do homework, pages from the activity book, and I tell you this: enjoy your day. Happy spring, happy weekend, and happy Students' Day. Bye bye. The teacher Ruth loves you a lot. Okay. Enjoy your day. Bye bye. Happy spring!